Hey there, friends! Welcome to Funimation 3D, the coolest place to learn fun tips and tricks while having a blast. I'm super excited you're here today because we're going to talk about something really important: how to be a great listener and make more friends. You might think, but I already know how to listen. Well, you're right, but guess what? Listening is one of the best ways to make friends and show everyone how awesome you really are. Whether you're at school, at the playground, or even at home, being a good listener can change everything. It's like having a superpower. So, are you ready to learn how to unlock your listening superpower? Let's dive in. So what does it really mean to listen? Is it the same as hearing? Well, kind of, but not quite. Let's think about it. Imagine you're sitting on the couch watching TV and your little brother is talking to you. You can hear him, right? But are you really listening? Probably not. You might be hearing the sound of his voice, but your mind is on the show. You're hearing, but you're not listening. Listening means you're paying attention and focusing on what the other person is saying. It's like when your friend tells you a funny story about their dog doing something silly. If you're really listening, you're not thinking about other things. You're in the moment, focused, and ready to hear every little detail. Here's a fun analogy. Listening is like being a superhero. You know how superheroes have special powers? Well, when you listen carefully, you have the power to understand exactly what someone is saying and make them feel super special. Just like a superhero who saves the day, being a good listener helps you connect with people and make them feel heard. Now that's a superpower. Now that we know what listening means, let's talk about why it's so important, especially when it comes to making new friends. Think about the last time you had a conversation with a friend. Did you feel happy when they were really paying attention to you? Of course, when people listen to us, it makes us feel important, like our words matter. That's exactly how we feel when we listen to others. Being a good listener helps you build strong friendships because it shows that you care about what others have to say. It's like giving them a little gift of your attention. When you listen, people can share their feelings, thoughts, and stories, and you get to learn more about them. And that's how you connect. But that's not all. Listening helps you solve problems too. For example, let's say a friend is upset because they lost their favorite toy. If you listen carefully to what they're saying, you can help them figure out where it might be. Listening means you're there for your friend, and they'll feel better because of it. Also, being a great listener shows kindness. When you listen with a kind heart, it makes people trust you. And trust is the foundation of every good friendship. When someone knows you'll listen, they'll want to be around you more and more. All right, so now we know that listening is important, but how can we become better listeners? I've got 4 easy tips that will make you a listening superstar. First, make eye contact. When you look someone in the eyes while they're talking, it shows that you're paying attention. It's like saying, "I'm here for you," without using any words. So next time your friend is talking, try to look at them. It makes a big difference. Second, nod and smile. Sometimes you don't have to say anything at all to show you're listening. Just nod your head and smile. It tells your friend that you understand and that you care. A simple "mm-hmm" or a smile can make your friend feel heard and appreciated. Third, ask questions. If you really want to show you care, ask questions. For example, after your friend tells you something cool that happened to them, ask, "What happened next?" or "How did that make you feel?" Asking questions shows you want to know more and that you care about their feelings. Plus, it keeps the conversation going. Fourth, don't interrupt. This one's important. When your friend is talking, let them finish before you speak. It can be tempting to jump in and share your own thoughts, but being patient and waiting for them to finish makes them feel like you respect their words. You wouldn't want to be interrupted, right? So, always wait your turn to talk. Let's think of an example. Imagine your friend is telling you about their weekend adventure. If you listen to everything they say, you'll know exactly how excited they were. And by the time it's your turn, you'll have a lot of cool things to talk about too. Okay, now let's talk about the big reason why listening is so awesome. It helps you make more friends. When you listen, you're showing others that you care about them, not just about yourself, and that makes people want to be friends with you. Imagine this. You're at school and there's a new kid in your class. They're feeling a little nervous because they don't know anyone yet. But you notice them, and instead of talking about yourself, you ask them about their favorite game or what they like to do for fun. You listen carefully to their answers, and suddenly, they feel better and more comfortable. You just made a new friend, all because you listened. Listening also helps you understand what people like, what they don't like, and what makes them happy. So when you know what your friends enjoy, you can plan fun activities together. Or you could make them a surprise gift that's perfect for them, all because you took the time to listen and learn about them. The best part is that when you listen, you don't just make one friend, you make more friends. People will notice that you're a great listener and want to spend more time with you. So the next time you're talking to someone, remember, you're not just hearing words, you're building friendships. Wow. Now you know that listening is a superpower that helps you make friends and become an even better friend yourself. When you listen with your heart, people feel valued, understood, and happy. And that's how you build strong friendships that last. Remember, when you make eye contact, nod and smile, ask questions, and don't interrupt, you'll be on your way to becoming a listening pro. So, let's all try out these tips the next time we talk to someone. I bet you'll make a lot of new friends in no time. And if you had fun learning with us today, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D. We've got tons of fun videos coming your way, and we can't wait to see you again. Until next time, keep listening and keep making awesome friends.